So for the full body orgasm, you need to, in the beginning, you start with your center of your genitals, your base chakra, but you spread and connect. So you spread it down your legs.
Okay.
You spread it up your body. Okay. You even direct it. Say if there's people with pain in the shoulder, I ask them direct the energy and really, send that energy to the shoulders. Bring it up to your third eye. Bring it up to your crown and beyond the crown.
And that's for visualization. Do I do it with the breathing?
You can do that. Yeah, it's important as you breathe and you clench your pelvic floor muscles, you're able to control and elongate the experience. So to actually make it much longer. But in the beginning, you need to really physically touch the body and direct it.
Okay.
Later on, you'll be able to do it with your mind's eye.
Okay, so physically.
Yeah. You could do a whole body orgasm by just being, you could be naked or you could be fully clothed.
Yeah.
Lying in the sun. Lying down in the sunlight and allow your body to move. Okay, or standing, but allow your body to move and the energy, and it's as if though every pore of your being, every cell of your being is making love to the universe.
I'm going to write this one down afterwards. I'm going to listen.
So it really is important. It's as if though every single cell, every single pore is making love to the universe, to existence, to the sun, to the elements. If you can go to the woods, go and be in the woods and lie down on the earth and begin to move as if though the whole earth and the wind and the sky is making love to you.
Feel it.
Yeah. And that is how to have a whole universal orgasm. It's, orgasm with the universe.
Feel it. And is like the massage important, or is it is that to open up the energy going up?
Yeah.
Or is it more of a letting the energy go to certain places?
Well, both. In the beginning, most people most people go from the gross to the subtle.
Okay.
Most people. So we need the physical touch in order to feel something.
Yeah, that's what they say. You need an instructor to get you to understand it first, and then you can do so.
But then some people feel the energy.
Yeah.
And some people can feel the energy just by using their mind's eye.
Yeah.
So, you could see people, sometimes you see people in Kriya Yoga or other circles that they go, suddenly they shudder like that. It's like the whole universe is kind of making love to them. They're having these...
They take it in, basically.
Yeah.
And they can feel it and move it.
Yeah.
There's a video I was going to show you about there's the two women fully closed. One sits on the other and they're just playing with each other's energy.
That's right.
Like that. I was like, I don't know how to do anything like that.
Yeah.
I can feel like when she was doing the energy on me, she said like I had good hands because she was teaching a little bit, like doing this kind of movement, but I don't know. I feel like I can get it.
Yeah.
I can.
So it's about you allowing yourself to become sensitive. So it's going from the gross to the subtle. So people who go to, say, BDSM parties and things like that, they need more and more pain and harder things to touch in order to feel something, because their energy is so contracted inside.
Yeah.
But when you are sensitive and you are working with subtle energies, less is more.
Yeah.
Okay?
That makes sense. Let's become more sensitive and feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which sometimes I get when I was trying to self-pleasure, and then I can feel like it moving a little bit of my body on it, but then it kind of disappears because maybe it's not strong enough, or I'm not visualizing it strong enough, or just not experiencing it enough. But I can feel that little bit of sensation and tingle in me, but I just can't hold on to it.
No,
as much,
with practice you will.
Mm.
So, it's great that you're feeling it. It's more than most people.
Yeah. I think that's the hard part that I would like to teach people one day, because I'm going through this process now, and I know someone that I'm not a natural at it, or maybe I am, but I've got blockages, or I'm not super connected to it just yet. So I'm going through the process now.
Yeah, you've got to go through the process in order for it to be natural and emanate, and that you are congruent what you say and how you live. You live by what you preach.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is very rare.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to be a part of the people that do it properly.
Yeah, so you need to go through the process, and teach only the things that you've actually experienced.
Yeah, I won't teach anything till you say you're happy with the way I massage, or the information I've gathered from you.
Yeah, so
is there any kind of way I should breathe for practicing now?
Yeah, so
during and after.
Yeah, so notice, just become the observer, become the witness, cultivate the witness consciousness. Notice how you breathe when you are excited, aroused, when you're having an orgasm, and all these different stages before ejaculating. So notice that. It's like you become the scientist. So Tantra is about you becoming the scientist of your life. But you're also the science experiment, and you're also the guinea pig.
Yeah.
You're all three. Okay? Yeah. So notice how you breathe. Take note of these. So the homework is go self-pleasure, notice the stages. And then you want to emulate the breathing, because just the breathing can bring on a full body orgasm. Just the breathing itself. Okay, you'll experience that in the workshop as well, which we will do. Yeah. Have you done the meditations that I've got for free online on YouTube?
That were part of the 7 lessons. No, I didn't get those ones.
Okay. So
on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube there's some. It's called Soulmate Meditation by Hanna Tantra. So yeah, there's 2 of them. There's 2 versions. One is a slower. I think it's Soulmate 2 that is slightly more playful. Soulmate 1 is a bit more somber.
Yeah.
But it's totally wacky meditation. You could do that with yourself.
Okay.
You imagine. It's all breathing. It's all visualization. I'm guiding, so do it.
Those are the breathings I need to do.
Yeah, so it's on YouTube. Okay. You just
I haven't seen them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, must have been.
So do that for I used to I used to work in a crazy job that many hours, very, very intensive, and lots of people, and I like crazy hours, 12, 13 hours a day was nothing.
Wow.
6 days a week, and so that was a crazy job. And when I used to travel on the tube, I used to listen to it in the morning in my headphones.
Okay.
Make love with my chakras. And then coming back home at 11 o'clock or 11:30 at night time, I used to listen to it as well. So it used to clear the slate from whatever happened. It used to re-energize me. And I was able to create magic, literally magic. I was the best manager, and and it was great. It was amazing, and people couldn't understand where it emanated from within me. I used to listen to my own meditation.
You don't. Yeah. Who else would you want to listen to?
It was phenomenal. It's the best. It is hilarious. It is totally wacky meditation. So listen to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's sort of breathing.
Yeah. So it's the soulmate meditation.
I feel like this is a big part of it. I have to learn how to do it myself.
Huge.
And there's loads of questions where I've got for other things, but.
Well, no, go ahead. But I request that you do that meditation. Obviously not on the tube first. You need to do it at home.
Yeah.
And really go for it and really do it. So if I say stand up and shake, you really stand up and shake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it on the train if I have to. so I don't mind.
All right.
I'm 100% on this.
Yeah. So basically, you I don't know where you live. If you have woods, it's a little bit cold this time of the year in England.
Yeah, I can practice.
But if you have a room that is filled with light,
Yeah, there's glass windows, glass
great.
doors. Yeah.
Yeah. So allow
Sun to come
the
in.
light, the sunlight, to make love to your being.
It's like when you feel that heat. I do feel that sometimes, but I just let go of it. But
Yeah. No,
I'm
don't
gonna
let
start
go of it.
feeling
Use it, harness it,
Mm.
nourish it.
And
Okay.
use these
Or
breathings.
use that to nourish your being.
Okay. Yeah. Like taking a shower.
Yeah.
Because I feel I kind of get, when you mention it, I get glimpses of those feelings that I've had before.
Yeah.
Like, but I just don't know what to do with it, or haven't done anything, or haven't paid attention to it.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
feelings.
celebrate them.
Yeah.
Enjoy them.
Mm.
Wallow in them. And direct them to what you're creating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Focus on that.
Yeah.
And is there any way, if I do orgasm or ejaculate, how I should do the ritual or send the energy? Or is
Yeah.
it just
So you
Visualize.
send the energy, you focus the energy, and you direct it to the sigil. A great way of doing it is actually doing the Vishnu mudra. It's a gesture. Mudras are hand gestures, the language of the gods. Okay, and Vishnu mudra. Vishnu is the family protector god, or the element. Okay, and the Vishnu mudra is done very simple. So just do this with your hands. Okay, great. Yeah, so you could do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Okay, but now we're going to move it to the center. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Then I close it like this?
exactly. So you
Okay.
Yeah, great. With the middle finger, right? Okay, and then these two touch. Excellent, excellent. That's one part.
Okay.
Right. Then you take your hands like that and you lace them. Okay, and then the little fingers meet and the ring fingers meet.
Okay.
And now middle finger and thumb, and then that's it. Vishnu mudra.
Okay. And they're all connecting.
They're all connecting. They're all closed circuits. Okay, now if you put it at your heart chakra and you focus, this is more accepting of the world. This is just wonderful meditation. Vishnu mudra. Okay, it's very strong. It's very, very strong. You want to be more spiritual, bring it higher to the third eye, but this is really strong. If you want to have more empathy with another, sit.
Okay.
Connecting to them.
Okay.
So sitting on a public transport with this Vishnu mudra is a great practice, because you begin to develop huge empathy to the world. And if you want to ground yourself in meditation, it's pointing downwards. Okay?
I've been using that exercise where he says send love to people.
Yeah.
I've been doing that.
Yeah.
That's the first time in my life I've ever thought about that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that is Vishnu mudra, is really, really important.
And
gesture.
I do this after.
So if you're having an orgasm, you can use that, but it's called the orgasm alone or whatever, without touching yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could actually focus as it's coming and then direct it to universal love, world peace, or, or the sequel. That's right.
Okay. I see.
Okay. So you do the Vishnu mudra. Okay. There are more complicated mudras, but this is a most profound mudra. You could just sit and listen, and it really is amazing. The other is using a mantra. So as the waves of bliss coming, okay, the waves of bliss are coming, and you're riding this huge oceanic kind of blissful wave, you can use the mantra Om Ahadi Om. So
Ahadi.
Ahadi, Ahadi Om, which means I am one with all that is. So Ahadi in Sanskrit is one at one. And Om is the sound that represents the sum of all existence. In Arabic, Wahad.
Yeah.
In Hebrew, Echad. So
yeah, it sounded Arabic.
yeah, Ahadi. It's Wahad is Arabic.
Yeah.
Echad Hebrew. Sanskrit Ahadi.
And you say that as well.
Om Ahadi Om.
And the question of mantras actually is it what's more important, the words, the vibration, or what the person is thinking in the head? So if they say Om Ahadi Om, or do they say I'm one with all that is? What's more useful for them? Or if they can connect to one.
Yeah, whatever you can connect to is important to you.
Okay.
The English transliteration is helpful for people who are skeptical.
Yeah.
For people who are receptive, then go for the Sanskrit because it is vibration.
Yeah.
You know, for you to feel a vibration of a Daoud, you know, the music instruments.
Okay.
Is better to feel the reverberation than to read about it or to understand it cognitively. So, you know, experiencing it. So the Sanskrit sound is better, but the next best is saying what it is. Okay? So it's funny because recently I've been listening to some Persian music. So I've been thinking about you because of your heritage. I'm going to play you some Persian music, which is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay. So Om Hadi Om, I am at one with all that is, and the Sigwal and Vishnu Mudra. So you see how quickly I do that? Yeah. That's it. You got it. Yeah. So this is a really, really important mudra. And like that is like you are beginning to accept all spiritual, connect with the other ground. Excellent. The more you sit like that, the more benefit it will have. It's like anchoring in the body that which is really beneficial for you.
Yeah, anchoring. I remember that lesson as well.
Yeah. Very good.
And for the sigil transmutation energy, it's best for the heart? Or you said going up as well?
For the Sigwal, I normally do it up, but, you know, begin.
Begin, yeah.
And let's see what happens. You know, I mean, there's a lot to remember while you are cultivating new practices. So, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. Just start with just the practice of lying in the sunlight and allowing your body to repose and move without touching your genitals and experiencing a whole body orgasm. It's like that is a wow experience by itself.
Yeah, I've never had anything like that.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, it is absolutely incredible. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else about that?
I guess. What about if you are doing ejaculation and your hand is on one thing? Well, how do you do that? Or is that not? That doesn't work. To transmit the energy, or.
Of course, you can transmit the energy. Yeah. So you direct it. You know, you bring the energy with one hand up, and you dedicate. You use your mind's eye. You're focusing and directing it. What you think about is what you connect with. You merge. You entrain with that which you think about. You become one. So you think about the Sigwal, or you think about a place, you experience it. So send that energy, yeah? And you empower that.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
I'm going to write all this down again. Don't worry. I just want to be here and now, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's enjoyable.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do a little something. Okay. So I'm going to give you something to experience. Okay. So I invite you to close your eyes. Okay. Just close your eyes, and right. And just have a sense.
Lavender.
Okay, so you say lavender. That's great. So just notice the mind wanting to label things. Do you get that?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. It's great. Just keep on being in that inquiry. You don't know that one, so you can't make sense of it.
It brings back a memory, but I'm not. Is it rose?
It brings back a memory.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like I've smelled it before, but I can't put my finger on it. It's like sunball, which is like an Iranian plant, a bluey purpley. Smells like a. It's not 1 minute of a sweet and then an Indian incense.
Mm-hmm. So you notice how the mind wants to label and make sense of it. Yeah? It's great. That's really, really great. Okay, so I'm going to invite you in a minute to open your eyes in a minute when I say, and I'd like you to reach out and choose something, okay? So, and you can only have one of them. So, you're ready? You open your eyes.
I can only choose one.
Only one.
What is that one?
I'm not telling you.
I'll choose date.
Right. Okay. You don't put it in your mouth.
No.
That's great. Okay. So that's wonderful. So you chose a date, a tantric date,
Yeah.
out of these selections. Okay. So you have here the almonds, and you've got here the raisins. You've got the date. You've got some cherry tomatoes, and here you've got something that you didn't know what it is, and it's the apple core seeds.
Oh, yeah.
It's a seed of apple. Okay, so take that date. Look at it. What do you get? What do you get from this date?
Just admiring that it's a fruit. It feeds people.
Great. Mm-hmm.
It's different textures and different looks.
Mm-hmm.
Looks yummy.
It looks yummy.
Some bits are hard, some bits are soft.
Mm-hmm. Kind of erotic.
Mm-hmm. Some bits are more dry, some bits are more moist.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Slightly sticky.
Okay. What else? What is connected to this? What is connected to this date? Mm-hmm.
The different layers it has,
Okay.
colours.
How many people do you think this date connects?
And it's one date or all the dates? 1, 2, 3.
I'm not talking about a date as in February.
I mean, is it this one date or all the dates?
That one date
How does it connect people?
connects to all the dates, represents, right?
Okay. It represents the dates.
So think about the fact that someone had to pick these dates.
Process.
Yeah. Could be a Thai person working in a field in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a whole 2 cultures already in here. In fact, 3, because now it's in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Or sorry, not Europe, in England.
Yeah.
So we've got the Far East in a Thai person working in a field in, say, Israel, picking up this date.
Mm.
And then you've got the families of these people,
Mm. The farmers,
the farmers,
the workers,
the workers,
importers and exporters.
porters and exporters, that's right. You've got the people who build the vehicles to transport it.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Yeah, and the petrol, all the families, the people who mined the petrol
Mm-hmm.
and their families. The airplanes, business owners and their families.
Yeah.
So how many people do you think are connected with this one item of food? Millions, right?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Millions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this fruit is also connected to the elements, right? Planet Earth took the nourishment from the ground.
Sun.
The sun.
Water.
Yeah.
Nutrients.
Yeah.
Of love.
Do you get how this fruit represents a whole existence?
Yeah.
And connects you to all humanity?
Mm-hmm.
From the Far East, Middle East, Europe.
The people, the elements.
The different cultures. Do you know how many people are so glad that you are eating or about to eat this fruit?
Yeah.
And it was purchased in an Iranian shop.
Yeah.
It was purchased in an Iranian shop. You know, Persian, your culture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It's quite amazing.
It is incredible.
To think of it like that,
yeah.
Everything's involved.
Pardon?
Everything's involved.
Everything is involved now. So you've just touched it, right?
Mm.
You're going to feel it. Listen to it. The sound of a date.
Yeah.
It's incredible. You could listen to the sound of a raisin.
Mm.
Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Now, this represents you. This represents you, okay? We are going to feel and we're going to search the inner core of our being, the inner essence, which is the seed that is planted within us, the innate seed that is within us.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to crack open the shell of the identity. Okay, and all the outer casings of our, personalities, the sweet, the And then there's the seed. That seed, oh, it does look like a human being actually.
It does, yeah.
Like with the head, kind of like a religious Jew, kind of,
Yeah.
or a penguin.
A monk.
Yeah, a monk. Brilliant. It does look. I never looked at it like that. So this seed is the seed of us. It represents us, our all potentiality, and that is the sweet fruit that is manifest on planet Earth. And that contains the next tree that would actually germinate. Okay, that seed that is in the core of our being, that is planted inside the fertile ground of our experiences, our heritage, everything, that will germinate into an amazing tree that will bear sweet fruit. So that seed is quite phenomenal, and that will feed, that tree will feed, I don't know, generations and generations of animals, humans, will feed families, right?
Yeah.
That little pip. It's like, wow.
One little bit.
Yeah. So, taste it. Quite sharp, isn't it? Quite strong. When you bring awareness, it's so sweet. It's so,
No flavor.
yeah, it's really strong flavor.
No essence.
Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Mm.
I don't think I've ever eaten anything like that before.
Not like that.
No.
Mm.
But with so much constant awareness to it.
And that's about the awareness. It's about this little seed represents us. We became at one with that seed, with that fruit.
Yeah.
In fact, that one date has satiated my hunger. I'm of no want for anything else.
Yeah, me too.
Do you get that?
That's weird.
So eat everything with awareness. Make sure that everything that you eat nourishes you, really nourishes you. It's the food for the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, everything. Eat it with awareness. Think, what does it represent? What can I see about me? Yeah? If you're eating meat or fish, then give thanks to that animal that laid.
Ask, yeah. Should I say, so I speak to it or thank it or?
Yeah. Bless the food. You know, some people do Reiki, give energy. Some people say grace.
Yeah.
You know, I have my own kind of rituals, but it's the minimum is, you know, bon appetit.
Yeah.
And it's the intention that the food they're really valuing. So if you eat meat, I don't eat anything that had a face on. You know, so no meat, no fish. But yeah, if you do eat that, then give thanks to the animal that has made it possible for you to be nourished.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, and this is what, and eating with awareness, every mouthful, you are taking the nourishment, and maybe you can even feel it going down. Maybe you can feel it even going into, as you become sensitive, you can feel the energy whooshing through the blood into.
That spread.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But it's going to have to happen. It has to happen in the body.
Yeah.
So,
it happens.
funny too.
So, Tibetan Buddhist monks, when they eat the bowl of rice, they sit in silence. Obviously, not when they are in the big monastery, but there's practices where you eat in silence and you eat with awareness.
Mm-hmm.
You just eat. You eat less, but
Take more in.
you really feel the nourishment of the. Most people don't. Most people are not aware of what they're eating.
Yeah, just rush.
But also what you're drinking.
Yeah. I remember you saying treat it like a golden elixir.
It is.
I do that.
It is a golden. It really is an elixir, and people with who take medicine, imagine that the medicine is, they can visualize and feel and connect to how the medicine is going in, like golden liquid, healing those parts.
That's what I've been doing for my foot.
Yeah.
It's going down there.
And it really does.
Yeah.
It really does. So it's really important practice. Okay? Bringing awareness to everything that you do. You wash the dishes, do it as a meditation.
Because you mentioned the food before, but this makes it a lot different. This gives me a practice to do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was the whole purpose of that. So, and notice that what happened to you when you were smelling the different smells.
Yeah.
So you wanted to label, you wanted to understand it.
Is that good or bad?
It is. Yeah. It is just is.
It is.
It's what humans do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The sense of smell activates the base chakra.
Okay. I remember that.
Yeah. So, the nose nadis connect straight to the base chakra. And that activates our raw sexual energy.
Yeah, the sweet one reminded me of, I was going to say woman. When they wear nice, I think it's the third one or second one, I was like, it reminds me of like, just a nice woman. As in like, when you can smell them.
Yeah.
So I was like,
yeah, it is arousing, isn't it? And so just allowing the smells to activate. Now, obviously, I suggest don't smoke.
Yeah.
Because that desensitizes you to the subtle.
Subtle stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And the pheromones, subconsciously, we pick up smell subconsciously, so we're not aware. So a lot of people try to mask their true smell by putting perfumes. Or some people smoke and then they put on extra perfumes and it's like layers upon layers of different smells, but actually our energy body is sensitive and we pick it up and then it becomes repulsive. Okay. So suddenly, if you're coming to work with me, coming here to meditate and refrain from smoking.
Yeah. I haven't smoked.
Yeah. But I'm just saying like that.
After shave, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No strong smells because it's it alters the energy body and what's happening and what's possible. It alters the chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are just walking chemistry experiment.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is chemistry. Everything. Flowers, fruits, water, air. Yeah. So notice the smells. The more you become sensitive to that, the more your base chakra is open. The more base chakra is open, the more raw sexual energy you can contain, the more enlightenment you can have. No passion, no spiritual enlightenment.
Yeah. That makes
Yes?
sense. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Definitely.
practice with that. Smell
Mm.
things, be sensitive. Um, yeah, and then you might find that you refrain from, definitely a day before you work with me, uh, no garlic, no onions,
Okay.
because it comes out of the
Yeah,
pores.
yeah, it does. Yeah.
If you're going to be a tantric healer,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to be mindful that a
Yeah.
day after you eat garlic and onions, it comes out of the pores.
Yeah.
You might not smell it on yourself, but other
Uh,
people will.
yeah.
Okay, and it comes out of the urine
Mm.
as well. Different things like, if you eat.
So spices like zero or zero. I smell it. I can smell out the body every time I go to a taxi firm. I can
Yeah,
smell it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. Well,
Certain spices, and for some people they're very sensitive to, say, I don't know, broccoli or um,
asparagus.
asparagus is notorious
Yeah.
for strong smell.
Really good for you, but yeah.
It's very good for you, yeah, but it
The
also
smell.
has a smell. So,
Mm.
in the urine and in the pores.
Yeah.
So make sure you refrain from this if you're working with people in close proximity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't want to be stinky, yeah, for sure.
yeah. So the diet becomes very simple,
Mm.
and you're purifying the energy body. It's like people who go and do this shamanic journeying, or they do the, I don't know, the combo, uh, poison therapy. Do you know what I'm talking
No,
about?
not that one.
It's a frog poison
Oh yeah, yeah.
therapy, and
Mm-hmm.
or the ayahuasca journeying.
Ayahuasca,
They
yeah,
they
yeah.
need to
My friend did
prepare
that.
their body
Yeah.
in order not to purge so much.
Yeah, my friend went to South America and did it. Yeah, he said one person really had a bad experience because they'd had so much in their system. But yeah, they had no sugar, salt, no meat,
No
yeah,
caffeine.
loads of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So it really is important. So the quicker you go on to this way of eating.
Yeah. So you don't have garlic?
No,
No. Hold on. But yeah,
no,
I'll do that.
yeah, very rarely, probably once a year.
Yeah, I have black garlic, which is supposedly not as stinky. Because I noticed the garlic smell. I like to have it for blood circulation and stuff. But while we're eating with ourselves, we won't need the
Yeah,
nutrients as much.
yeah. So you had other questions.
Um,
Let me just.